we'll be speaking out to our partners from Egypt, Dubai, and here today comes our partner from Bangladesh, Martin. Welcome, Martin.
Thank you very much.
I'm so happy to have you here today.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Okay, so how do you feel so far about the GGCC conference?
It's been a phenomenal event, and for the 2 days I missed the first evening, but yesterday and today I would say has been a very great learning crowd for me. Learning a lot from especially the industry experts, the veteran, and people who are directly involved in all those programs. So it has been a great opportunity, and I think Globe Visa has done a tremendous job, and this is maybe a milestone for Globe Visa as well in terms of organizing such a big event. And I hope this continues every year.
Yes,
and,
it will be an annual event.
Yeah, that would be great.
It's very happy to get everybody together with this event, so definitely we will have for next year.
Absolutely, I would say for networking, it's a great opportunity, and for people who are coming up with different programs for them to demonstrate that what they have. Sometimes you just cannot learn anything by reading, but when you directly talk to them,
yes,
that gives you another level of understanding, so which is great.
So before we dive into our topic today, could you please introduce yourself and tell us that why you joined Globe Visa?
Absolutely. Once again, my name is Martin Gonzalez. I am by profession I'm a regulated immigration consultant from Canada, but my primary work is based in Bangladesh. And when I first encountered Globe Visa through exactly remembered the name, someone from Globe Visa, I was connected through LinkedIn.
You have been in the front line in the migration industry in your local markets, and do you see any changes in the past year in this industry?
In Bangladesh or overall?
In Bangladesh, yes.
Yes. I would say if there's been a political outcast last year. The Prime Minister, for long-term Prime Minister, was withdrawn from the country. Since then, there's been a huge need for people to move out, especially people who were involved in political situation, people who were involved in major businesses. I would say there's been an increased demand. But that let alone is not the only demand, because as I was telling you earlier, everyone in Bangladesh wants to move out of the country. I mean, they always think that there is something better beyond the border, which actually is true. Me being an immigrant, I know, is Bangladesh. I don't want to undermine my country, but Bangladesh is not, in terms of, I would say, socially, economically, or politically, is not really doing that well. So people always, everyone try to have a better life, right?
Exactly.
So that's one of the reasons that people want to move out of the country, and not just that, for high quality education, for higher living standard, for better salary, starting from labor to the very highly educated people, and starting for very lower middle class people to very rich people. Everyone, I would say, over the last few years has been an increased demand for moving out to a different country, for settling in a different country.
So we can say Bangladesh actually has very great potential.
It does, yeah.
That's great. That's good to hear. And because every market has its own heartbeat, its own motivation behind why people choose to move. Could you share a story, maybe one of the clients that left a lasting impression on you?
From Bangladesh?
Yes.
Okay, two most important reasons that Bangladeshi people look for immigration options. Number one is education. The biggest number of, every year at least, I would say close to 1 million people, students, move out of the country for better education. Although I would not say Bangladesh education is that bad, but yet higher education in Western countries, even nowadays in major countries like Singapore, Asia, right? Singapore, China has very good education. Japan has very good education. So people, students in Bangladesh, they move out mostly for education, and then out of those that move out for education, at least 50 to 60% try to settle outside. They want to come back. Only a few come back, right? That's one major motivation. Now, a second major motivation I was telling you a little bit earlier, the hardship in the country. Like for me, I had a very good job.
Yes.
I was making good amount, which was very good for me, for my family. But yet, because of the traffic jam, because of the political instability, because of the people not being very nice, I decided no, I need to move. So I think that these two are the main motivation. And if you tell about my client, like I have this one client whom I sent to Vancouver. She lives in Mission. It's another city beside Vancouver. So I did her work permit application. Then she married someone in Canada. I did her spousal sponsorship application. She's now a PR. And then I did her citizenship application, and she'll be a citizen very soon. Then for her parents, I did visit visa application. They went her and visited her there. Now I'll be doing her sister's application. So the whole family is dependent on me, and it feels really great how you can change people's lives.
It's very meaningful.
Yeah.
Just like you mentioned, people moving out is because higher education is really like, especially for the mobility, because you're providing the solutions for people who really want to have a plan B
Yes.
or have a better choice.
Yes.
That's great. Okay, topic back to the GGCC. GGCC have been fulfilled the conversation about innovation regulations and collaboration. Was there a particular idea or discussion make you impressed during the conference?
Oh, it's difficult to point something specifically, but there's so many discussions that I was thrilled to be there, and I think I've been the most authentic one there, listening to very carefully.
I know. I can tell you're here at any time.
Well, the discussion yesterday by most of the heads of the different Caribbean countries, they were telling, right, why regulation and compliance is very important for immigration, right? And it is actually the heart of immigration, if you talk, because this is one industry where people get cheated the most, right?
Exactly.
Because people don't understand. My clients, I was a while ago, I was explaining to someone like why I cannot just read something from my client. I'll have to explain them. I mean, they don't want to learn, but they would rather listen to from an expert, right? So that's one bit really struck me well. And then another panel conversation I think I was listening just a while ago about why it's like now residence by investment is more popular than citizenship by investment. It's like that's another freedom that you have. You just don't want to hold a passport these days anymore. You want that mobility. So that thing really struck me, and I think I'm taking these two lessons with me together. Oh, one more thing. Andrew was telling about, I think that discussion was regarding AI and why it is important to make sure that compliance is...
We have talked about this over our past meetings as well.
Exactly. So I think these are the three things that I'm taking with me, and I'll try to instill them in my operation.
Thank you. Okay, looking ahead, how do you see GloVisa's role evolving in your market, and what part do you hope to play in that growth?
This is, I would say, a difficult question for me because I'm still figuring out how I can play a role and how GloVisa can create an impact in Bangladesh market. Till now, what I have understood is the brand itself would be a big thing for me to help me because it's a big brand. It's been there for a very long time, and now it has a vision for another 20 years, which will give people some kind of a trust and confidence that okay, this company will be there.
Yes.
So I can be with them. I can take their service, right? That's one thing. And for me, I think I am a pillar for GloVisa now in Bangladesh because I have my background.
Yes.
So my background is very deeply rooted in Bangladesh, and then I have a very deep rooted background in immigration, and I believe the community that I come from, Bangladesh, and the peer network that I have is very strong. So if I start using that, and in combination with the brand GloVisa, I think it's going to be a hit. But yet I'm a little bit worried about the investment programs because there's, I wouldn't say a very big market available in Bangladesh, but then again there is a market.
Yes.
So if I can tap into that market, then I would say it's going to be a hit.
That's great because since we're just new into this market and I was very touched by Amar's sentence just now during the panel because he mentioned that even though you have difficulties, we have solutions from all over the world, the partners are from all over the world.
Yes.
So definitely we will find a way. So we will find that together.
Absolutely. And that's why I keep telling you that I want to be here long term. And if we are long term, I'm sure maybe not the beginning, but sometime later it will be working.
Yeah, we will work out that together.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Very happy to have you, Martin.
Thank you.